Welcome to day 3 of the Ozark Overland Adventure Trail. The drought-ridden Ozarks that we explored might not be exactly what you would expect from the Ozarks. But even without the classic huge water crossings, there are still plenty of gems to explore on day 3 of this trail.
Do I want to know what you've done to this vehicle now?
And for anybody who's been disappointed by the lack of technical obstacles on the trail so far, today you're going to see plenty. And by the end of the day, some problems with the black Jeep are going to make Bill and I wonder, are we ever going to finish our trip out west to Utah and Arizona? You'll just have to stick around and find out. The night before, the entire group had wedged ourselves into a medium-sized campsite just up from this crossing. I'd say that site would be just about perfect for, well, maybe a little bit smaller group than ours, but we made it work. Just beware of all the poison ivy in the area. If I glanced at the map that morning, it would have told us that we were going to drive around 70 miles today. And in those 70 miles, we would drive under Carwash Falls, traverse several river crossings, visit a historic cabin, navigate a few deep mudholes, enjoy lunch at a famous cafe, and tackle some of the biggest rock obstacles we had encountered on this trail yet. But for the moment, we were all still wiping the sleep from our eyes and watching the dance of early sunlight come down through the trees, listening to the gentle splash of water on our tires as we drove across this river course, and wondering what would today hold for each one of us. Carwash Falls was one of the first points of interest on our trail that morning. It's a very well-known waterfall in the Ozarks because it comes over a limestone bluff and falls straight into the middle of the road. Well, it falls straight into the middle of the road when there's water coming over it, but today, remember, it's a drought. We'd had no rain. So this is the 3 drips of Carwash Falls when we were there. Typically around here, you could look ahead and see water splashing down from the rock above near that tree that leans to the left. But today, Jason could stop right underneath it and not even get wet. I bet Bill could have driven with his sunroof open today and not had to worry about it. The next point of interest along our trail that morning was this beautiful place, Bub's Cabin. Settlers to the area in the 1800s had to be hard-working, rugged, and smart. A settler here needed to know how to be self-sufficient, clearing land, growing crops, making and repairing their own tools, preserving food, constructing their own buildings, weaving their own cloth, sewing clothing, and taking care of your own livestock.
Well, hi there. Do you live here?
Bub's Cabin was built back in the Civil War days, and if you come on a Saturday, you might even get to meet Bub.
Am I little? I think I can fit up here.
You are little. Can you fit up here?
The stairs are so tiny.
Are they?
They get big. Oh,
Ooh, they sure do, don't they? Wow, I got a duck. I just hit my head on the door lintel.
this is my new house.
This is your new house? I bet these beds are not nearly as comfortable as your one at home.
Leather handle.
Oh, that's pretty neat. It is a leather handle, isn't it?
And it has a little slide lock right here.
Does it?
Mhm.
Let me see.
Yeah.
Oh, so you got like a little bar there so you could close yourself in so nobody else can come in.
Yeah.
That's a good thing it's not on the outside of the door.
So, lock for something.
If the lock were on the outside of the door, we'd be worried, right?
This one's on both sides.
Oh, this one is on both sides. This must have been the kids' room.
Hey, this one got a better. This one has a better lock.
Does it?
Yeah, it slides better, and it has a little handle here.
Corn shuck bed. So that one's probably about the least comfortable. There's Lantern.
She was 5 years older than him. She was born in 1898. He was born in 1903.
And stove. With burning pot, Billy. You can cook on. What did you find?
Job.
Job. You like the book of Job? About overcoming adversity and trusting in God.
I have about 5 Bibles.
Do you? Very cool. So that's what you found right there is Job, huh?
Mhm.
So what happened to Job? Do you remember?
Yeah, he lost everything. He still didn't not like God.
Yep.
He still liked God.
He still praised God and trusted God even though he lost everything. Do you remember how it ends?
No.
Okay. He gets healed and he gets a whole bunch more back than he started with, though. I don't know if you can ever really replace your kids when they're gone. So that would be hard. I'm not going to move quite as fast as you do, but I'll get there. So is this where you go when the tornadoes come?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's hard to lift this.
What do you suppose they kept down there? Any idea?
Like a little house.
Yeah.
Be a good fort for you.
Is that where you'd put all your cold stuff, like your refrigerator? Is it cooler down there than it is up here?
It's pretty cool.
No,
Cool.
he'd keep all his treasures he didn't want his brother to get.
Oh, no,
I would-
that is
I
important.
would probably lock it up, put all my Joe blasters down here, and Nerf guns and hello.
Yes, definitely want to protect those.
The Orby.
It's a neat place. Why do you think the fence is so tall?
Who knows?
Just seems very tall. What do you think, Sarah? Why is the fence so tall?
I don't know how high the horses jump.
That's what we were asking
These
too.
look like horse stables.
Yeah, it goes all the way around. There's a horse in here. How did a horse get in here? Look at that. So what kind of horse are you?
I don't know.
Gotta think about that, huh?
A horse.
A little tiny pony, a big draft horse?
A big giraffe.
You're a big draft horse. Would a big draft horse fit in here?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, you can just get in right there. While some of the group wandered and explored the homestead, others found other things to distract themselves with. There's no dust on these trails. What's wrong with you?
I haven't even looked at mine yet. With the pressure hose.
Do I want to know what you've done to this vehicle now?
No, nothing.
Absolutely nothing. It's perfect. It's
Looking at,
beautiful.
replacing the light
Oh, okay.
when I get to town.
Got it.
I had at one point my windows went out. I didn't have
Jeez.
any windows in the truck, and then like 20 minutes later, it's like, oh yeah, your headlights out, and then the windows worked again.
Oh boy.
So
You're having a lot of luck this trip, aren't you? So what is that, Bill? Is it alive? Is it going to come get us? Nice. Actually, that suits you.
A small homestead like this likely would have raised hogs and chickens. They might have had some cows, a horse, oxen, or even a mule. The family would have worked together to raise crops like corn, sorghum, apples, peaches, potatoes, beans, cabbage, turnips, collard greens, pumpkins, squash, and watermelon. Their primary diet would have included salted pork, anything made out of corn, and whatever else they could grow in their garden. That pork would also often be supplemented with other animals that they could hunt in the area. Animals like deer, turkey, squirrel, and rabbit, and occasionally even a quail, a possum, a raccoon, a wild hog, or sometimes even a bear would end up in the stew pot. The amount of work necessary to support a homestead like this required either a very large family or lots of local kin. Families here would string up their beds with rope, create tools and equipment out of wood, weave together split oak strips into baskets, use gourds for water dippers, and create their own grease lamps for a minimum amount of light in the evenings. It was also very important for homesteaders to settle near water, something we were sorely lacking to.
This is the Ozarks like most people don't get to see it. This is drought and dry.
But even with the extended drought, we still discovered several beautiful long mud holes.
I'm not finding it anymore.
Driving through the many hills and hollers of the Ozarks of Arkansas makes me wonder, how much different would this land have been 150 to 200 years ago when settlers first started coming to this area? They often came in ox-drawn carts with their furniture, tools, livestock, seeds, clothing, linens, and anything else that they would need to start their homestead in the back of the cart. But as for roads for those carts, they often had to hack them out of the wilderness as they went. This famous little cafe is another piece of Arkansas Ozark history. The Oark General Store was started no later than 1890 and is the longest operating business in all of Arkansas. The building still retains its original floors and ceiling, and in 1995 it was added to the Arkansas Register of Historic Places. The Oark Cafe is not eligible for the National Register of Historic Places because in its lifespan of over 130 plus years, it's had several alterations. Started originally as a general store, today people come from miles and states around to enjoy the Oark Cafe and its pies, milkshakes, and hamburgers. The cafe can serve upward of over 300 people a day, and every one of us that enjoyed a hamburger, piece of pie, or milkshake that day, we went away happy. When we left behind the Oark Cafe, we also had to say goodbye to one of the rigs in our group. The Bronco Isolation headed north back to Ohio with Jenna, Seth, and Kaylee aboard. The remaining 8 rigs traipsed back into the woods along the trail towards a waypoint marked Technical Rocky Section. But something other than that technical section was about to make this afternoon a lot more challenging.
Dad and I had a tactical pause. We're en route.
Yeah, I was having some weird stuff going on with my traction control. I thought I had a flat tire the way it felt, but it quit doing it, so here we come. She was putting the brakes on for me when I didn't want them.
Keep going. Just go slow. Oh yeah, I wasn't very, I didn't even see your antenna, to be honest. Keep going. Here, lots of room.
No problema.
Hopefully fucking did that right. Yes.
We've got plenty of room back here. We should be good.
Somewhere along this trail, that JKU started acting up again. And so Bill and Denny decided the best thing to do would be to remove the fuse that controlled the ABS and traction control system. And it is true that that did remedy the initial problem for a short time. But the bigger underlying issue, it remained lurking.
That was some pretty tight stuff. Tight, twisty, rocky. Kind of fun.
I'm not sure I'll be able to make it over this log. I'm going to back up.
But Jason had different thoughts about that log.
Are you sure you want to do that?
Forwards for the taco.
What'd the taco do? He just went through the log in the right side. Good job, buddy.
But once that Toyota had gone through here, the 2 Jeeps and Bronco behind him, we all had to try this as well.
Oh man, you had it. Just go all the way back and start again. Crank it. Crank it. There. Throttle, throttle.
Oh, good.
Taylor got it on the first try. Nice. Looks like I'm at the beginning of the waypoint where it says technical rocky section. Just when everybody was driving on dirt roads, Forest Service roads, thinking, this is an easy day.
You don't want me to tell you, just pay attention to Denny. He's going to get you down.
You're number 3.
Okay.
I'm going to pay attention. I don't know. Is he going to tell me to do the hokey pokey or anything?
No.
Okay, well, then we're good. Okay.
The truth is, I never got out to look at this obstacle because my foot was hurting too badly today. So I was driving this blind.
Just nice and slow, yep.
No lockers.
More? Keep going. Keep going. Yep. Keep going that way. Alright, turn towards me. Turn towards me hard. Just keep turning while you're driving. Don't try to force it. That's
Almost hit the tire on this side almost broke.
Didn't touch anything.
Almost hit the passenger.
Why, thank you, sir. I told your wife, I said, he's not going to ask me to do the hokey pokey, is he? And she said, no.
Not today.
Okay.
Next time when you're hurt, when you're not hurt.
Okay, that'll work.
1 rig down, 7 more to go.
drop down here. You're good. Go slow. Perfect. Whoa, don't hit the brakes. You're good. Slowly. Yeah.
I think I peed my pants a little bit for him.
Holy moly.
Do you think?
Me too.
Yeah.
Slow down. Slow down. My dad put the parking brake off. Okay. Straighten it out. Straight. Just no, that way a bit. Perfect. Just stay straight. Just keep it built that way a bit. Just a bit. Good. Straight. Straight.
Yes.
Start cutting it. You're coming down on the wheel right now. Perfect.
Oh, yes. It's just the differential.
You don't need that bar.
Notice the tire didn't come off the ground on the Jeep, though. I like that.
Was that? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure. This is a self-driving Jeep.
It is.
You got it? Yeah. Little passenger. 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 Right there, straight. Passenger. Passenger. A little bit more. Straight. Straight. Just keep going straight right there. Keep going straight right there. You're good. You're good. I can't see that back. I got you. Keep coming.
Amber, your tire's dropping now, so slow.
You can start turning.
There you go. You're clear on the driver, on the passenger.
Yeah, your back tire was 3 feet off the ground right there. Serious, you'll see on the video. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna drive a little bit. Kelly!
Oh, Kelly! The passenger side is the one that keeps getting dented, too.
Good, that's perfect. That's perfect. Stay just like that. Alright, you're good. You start straight. Okay. Tell me when that back tire's gonna drop.
Yep. Passenger tire's right on the edge. Starts to drop now.
Hey!
Love it. Come straight down.
I don't know.
No, we're recording for Bill. Mike, are you recording?
Taylor was walking in. We're all like, don't come look, just follow directions. No, I gotta look. And now she comes over. I don't want to wreck my truck. It's like, trust your truck.
I asked him to drive it down. He goes, well, I don't want to break it, so you should do it.
Now let me get in a different spot. Yeah, just stay straight. So I tell you to turn. Yep, that's good. More. Well, good. Perfect. All right, straight. Yep, that'll work actually. A little better. A little bit that way. There you go. Back tire. All right, come this way. Back tire's gonna drop. Right.
Right now. Starts dropping.
All right, turn hard. Keep rolling. Don't stop.
Nice.
At this point on the trail, Bill still hadn't identified that technical problem that had been plaguing the JKU.
Looking good. Straight, a little bit straighter, a little bit down. There you go.
And it's probably a good thing, because after the fact, if he'd known what was going on, he said he probably would have never driven down this obstacle.
You got a little bit before the front's gonna drop. Come on. Right there, the front's gonna drop. Keep coming that direction. Looking good. Straight. Yep, right there. Tell me when the back tire's gonna drop.
There's 2 feet more. About 12 inches.
Alright, start turning downhill.
Back tire's gonna drop now.
Alright, turn all the way downhill, Bill. bigger lift, just a little bit.
After all 8 rigs were safely down over that massive obstacle, we all kind of assumed that that rocky technical section was behind us. We should have known better.
We have the same kind of rock here.
I'm not even gonna look. Just tell me what to do, Denny.
Oh, turn around, go back.
Alright, bye.
Good luck.
I hate it here.
Come on, passenger side's gonna drop a little bit.
No.
He's gonna do it again.
Now.
See that center again? Coming to the driver's side or passenger side rear. Come on. Right there, about to drop. Perfect. Perfect. Come on forward.
That Ford looked big coming down off there.
Hashtag Super Ford.
Yeah, now straight. Straight. Yep, now let's play some. Tire's about to drop. Turn a little more this way while you're going. Yep, there you go. Come on. Gonna drop again. Slow, slow, slow. There you go.
Thank goodness for a 6-inch lift, eh?
Go ahead. I'll tell you when the rear tire's gonna drop on this side.
I can do it.
Go ahead.
Be loud.
Tell me about 6 inches.
The rear car is about
6 inches, 2 inches, easy. Easy,
No.
easy, 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 right there. Perfect. Like it was made to go down this trail. You're looking good. You're feeling perfect. Right there, keep it straight. Passenger tire's gonna drop, slow. Perfect. Come on, that's what they're for. Hold on right there. Yeah, keep going. That's what they're for. Keep coming. Alright, can we get on the other side?
Nothing a little black spray paint won't fix.
Yeah, come on. Come on, driver. This side's going up.
the rear's going down now.
Get good.
And it's going down again now.
I'm glad I put that right there. He can just go wherever.
Yeah, he got it.
Good. Straight? Yep.
Carry on, continue.
Not that easy a little bit.
Walk now.
Slow. Alright, gonna drop again.
Right
Slow.
there.
पार्किङ ब्रेक लाउनु पर्दैन कि सिधै गरेर रोक्नु मात्रै
You're getting your passenger tire. You got about a foot before your passenger tire drops. In close, right there, slow. Perfect. Passenger tire's dropping. Perfect.
Right now.
Perfect.
And it's dropping again right now. Move. Alright, can I take the rock out?
Oh, I don't care.
Chris?
Yeah, everybody else will be fine.
And as with many of the best things in life, sometimes they come in threes, just like this third technical section. And it was here that something completely unexpected finally caught our attention to notify us there was something pretty seriously wrong on that JKU. Because it was here when Jason and Kelly first started smelling what we all thought was propane.
And I was checking my
Just
propane bottle, and it's not mine.
Everybody with propane, check the propane.
So while PJ was driving down this section, Jason, Kelly, Taylor, and I were frantically going through the propane bottles on both the orange Jeep and the black Jeep, trying to figure out where the smell was coming from.
Propanes come from your truck.
Sweet, that's what we need.
Well, Father, your cars are leaking propane or like fuel. Then they come up here. Bye.
But Bill was focused solely on filming everybody come down this obstacle. Besides, it was just a little propane leak. Certainly it was something that the four of us already up there could figure out.
You're gonna drop. All right. Yep. Go easy. Perfect. You're gonna drop a little bit on the back, but it'll be all right. All right, keep going. You're gonna drop on the front. Easy, easy. Go ahead. Turn this way. Good, right there. You're climbing the back, and then you're gonna go right up over and drop. Easy, dropping. All right, one more up and over. You're good. Dropping like a glove.
That's what I was thinking.
Nice. Way to wipe the side with posterior. That's how roofs will look when you guys get done putting 37s on. I think they look good that way.
I do too.
It's worth it. I've got it running in there. My other self's in Colorado right now.
Yeah. Now turn.
It's just gonna fit off camera, but you're good.
Keep coming. Now go that way. A little bit. Come back. This way.
By the time I was driving the Gladiator down this obstacle, we knew that none of the propane tanks, either in the orange Jeep or the black Jeep, were leaking anything.
Come this way a little bit.
But we could still smell just a little residual smell in the black Jeep. But because that strong smell was dissipating, it smelled distinctly like propane, it never occurred to us that it might have anything to do with the mechanicals on this black Jeep. And so Bill drove down this next obstacle.
They do.
If nothing else, that new sound on the back rotor, that should have made us all stand up and pay attention. But it didn't.
Dropping now.
I would have went up there.
You can back up and try again.
Anybody go up there?
Yeah, PJ was the only one. PJ and David, sorry.
Yeah, because I like that.
Yeah. Denny went this way, so everybody followed.
Oh, no, they're both good.
Yeah.
While a handful of us were enjoying these optional mud holes, Bill was taking a second look at that JKU again because that propane smell had come back. And it was here that Jason and Bill suddenly discovered that there was gear lube leaking onto that back driver's side rotor. And apparently, when gear lube leaks onto a hot rotor, it burns and smells almost exactly like propane. All the signs of damage to the back driver's side of the JKU suddenly started adding up. And at this point, Bill started driving a lot more conservatively, avoiding all of these optional mud holes.
Yeah, it all kind of adds up, Denny. The traction control light kicking on, then the gear lube leaking, and now the rotor rubbing. I think she's come loose, so maybe we can tighten her back down and we'll be all right.
Yeah, let's just get down here, get on the highway, turn right, and see if there's a good parking lot.
Oh yeah, you can smell it.
I just want to make sure she ain't coming off.
Hey, help me.
Something about the axle's loose and shifting back and forth.
I just don't know what's going on inside.
I don't either.
I don't know enough about it.
It's just going to turn into a big crap fest to be doing on the side of the road.
You broke it, Bill. Why'd you break it, Bill?
Nobody knows.
Right now it is 8:28. We are sitting by the side of the road because there was a problem with the black Jeep. We need to go to a shop either in Ozark or in Clarksville, and hopefully we'll find somebody who can get us in.
Same here.
Who knows? But although we were looking forward to going out to Utah, we'll have to wait and see whether shop can get us in quick or whether we're going to be sitting in the Ozark for 2 weeks using.
But if you want to find out what happened to the black Jeep and whether we're actually going to make it out west this year, you're just going to have to come back next time and find out. But until then, go out and find your own adventure.